But my favorite up to this point in my career, 8 years down the road, and I've read a lot of books, is Who Stole the American Dream by Burke Hedges. You can buy the book at Amazon.com or any retailer out there. There are many great books about this industry, the validity of this industry, where this industry is going, the future of this industry, the past of this industry. Learn about network marketing. So I got to ask you again, who is responsible for you developing belief in the company that you're going to work with? The products that you got to market, the industry that you're involved in yourself. That's a key question. Who's responsible for those beliefs? Who's responsible for developing your belief? Is it your uplines? Is it your sidelines? Is it your companies? No. It all falls in your lap. It's your responsibility. You got to take responsibility for it. The resources are out there for you to get yourself educated and to develop those 4 beliefs. They're out there, but it's up to you to take the time to read the resources. You got to attend the trainings, guys and gals. You got to do your part. If you don't do your part, nothing else matters. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. You've probably heard that before. It's going to take a little work. It's going to take a little effort on your part. Success comes before work in the dictionary. That's the only place. If I'm going to be a veterinarian, then I'd better go to class. I'd better get educated. It's the same here. Somehow, people think that network marketing, it's like a magic lamp. They can rub it and woo, they can rub it, woo, and dollar bills are going to start flying out of it. That's not the way it works. This is a business. You must treat it with sound business principles. You got to treat it with sound business philosophies and concepts. It's the same here as it is in the real world. There's no magic lamp. The difference here, where the magic lamp kind of comes into play, is that once you develop that 6-figure income, it can be passive. It can be passed down to your family through generation and generation. You can really build something for life. This is the only industry that I know of that can give you the freedom and the lifestyle along with the income. It can give you both. The freedom to enjoy the money, the freedom to enjoy the lifestyle. It's worth it. It's not going to be simple. I'm going to be very candid with you. It's not going to be simple. It's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to, or everyone will be doing it. If it was supposed to, we'd all be filthy rich and financially independent. There would be no opportunity left for those of us that had the ability to pull ourselves up by the bootstrap and jump the funk. The funk separates the winners from the losers. Jumping the funk is a determining factor of who makes it and who doesn't, guys and gals. We all. Every successful person in your company right now, we all have downtime. We've all been through some funk in our business. I promise you that the first 90 days, it wasn't a bed of roses for the top leaders in your company. You may think they had an easy path to success. They didn't. Their first 90 days, it was just what you're going through right now. It's just the way that it is. We're in a real world. I've saved this for last because I think it's the most important. You must develop belief in yourself. You must develop belief in yourself. You may need to get yourself on a very strict personal development program. You may need to read The Magic of Thinking Big. Man, it's an awesome book. It's an awesome book. Gave me a whole new perspective on the way I thought. There are a lot of good books out there. Go to your local bookstore and look in the self-help development section. Read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's an awesome book. You may need to start believing in yourself a little bit more. Believe in yourself when nobody else will. That's what's going to help take you to the top. So maybe you've been a little frustrated with your business. Maybe that does happen. When you get frustrated, go to that bookstore. Get the right books. Listen to the right audios. Listen to the right CDs. Get your mind in the right frame of mind. Read The Magic of Thinking Big. I cannot reiterate enough, develop the belief in yourself. And when you get frustrated in your business, frustration in your business, that can lead to a lack of belief in one of those 4 areas that we just covered. The company, the product, the industry, or your ability to have success in network marketing. Again, you are the one that's responsible for getting over the frustration in your business. Key word is you. Once people get frustrated, a lot of times, I see them become very, very undecided about what they're doing. And a lot of times, they stop doing everything altogether. Are you there right now? Have you become undecided about this business and you just kind of put everything on hold trying to figure it all out? Are you undecided about what you're doing? When people become undecided about their business, they quit doing what they were doing to create the results that they were creating before the funk happened. That's what happens. It's indecision. We quit going to our opportunity meetings. We quit going to our PBRs. We quit going to our training sessions. We quit calling our upline. We quit calling our sponsor. We quit calling our downline. We quit retailing products into the marketplace. We quit talking to people. We quit doing the mailings or whatever we were doing before to create our initial success. We quit doing it. We become lazy. We start spending more time in front of the TV. We start escaping at night instead of getting on the phone, getting in front of people, and getting on with building our business and telling our story. We quit doing what we were doing to become successful in the beginning. We become frustrated and undecided about our business entirely. Why? Because we've not developed the belief in the 4 areas that I just covered. Think about that, guys and gals. It all boils back down to belief. We think that maybe we don't want to do this business. We think, why did we join? We get that excuse-itis. We call your upline, we call our sideline, we call our upline leader, and we say, you know, I'm not going to have as much time as I thought that I was going to have to build this business. They've got me working a lot of overtime. By the time I get home in the evenings, got to spend time with the kids. You know, the training sessions are every Monday night, not bowl Monday night. You know, the conference calls on Thursday night. My wife and I get together with the neighbors. We play cards on Thursday night. There's no way I could get on a conference call Thursday night. Haven't been able to play cards with the neighbors because I've been on that daggum conference call. You can just feel the thorns of the world attaching to these people. It's just crushing these people. It's unbelievable what can happen when they get undecided about their business. The people told me, they say, Mike, you know, my job's not that bad. My boss, you know, he's not all that bad. You know, I don't like him sometimes. You know, just last month, he gave me a 20-cent per hour raise. 20 cents? Give me a break. You're kidding me. 20 cents sometimes will hold people back from $20,000 a month. You think 20 cents is going to develop freedom and independence, something that can be proud to pass along to your children and your grandchildren? Come on, give me a break. Bowling, knitting class, the lake, fishing, golf, staying with your job for a 20-cent hour raise. Those excuses, they prevented more people from becoming rich than I can imagine. I don't even want to think about it. It can bring anybody down thinking about that. I can remember one of my top distributors. They told me one day they had a problem with the training meeting on Monday night because he's in a bowling league on Monday nights. I told him if he'd give this opportunity 5 hard years, he'd buy the bowling alley and bowl every night the rest of his life if he wanted to. But he had to make the decision. He had to take responsibility for his future. Did he want to bowl on Monday nights or did he want to buy the bowling alley and bowl the rest of his life? It's a matter of what you want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you really want out of this business? You get undecided. Your job's not too bad. You know, I love what Helen Keller said. Life is to be lived as a magnificent adventure or not at all. It's easy to get sucked back into our comfort zone, sucked back into what feels good, to fall back into that routine day in, day out, building somebody else's dream. And then we wake up again a year down the road. We wondered, what happened? Why did I do that? Then guess what happens? I'll tell you what happens. We have no idea where we're going. We start hanging around people that are negative. They don't know where they're going in life. You start thinking that maybe I could set up a booth at the flea market and sell some tools or some candles for extra money. Or maybe you join in and jump another network marketing business. You know, maybe it was the company's fault. Maybe it was the product's fault that I didn't have success. Of course, you know, couldn't have been my fault I didn't have success. You start looking for programs or products, a new upline to make you successful. I love that. People call me all the time. I'm looking for somebody that can make you successful. And I tell them your upline doesn't make you successful. You make you successful. You start chasing the dollar, looking for the easy way. I can tell you that in this business, as long as you chase the dollar, you're not going to have the dollar. I went broke twice chasing the dollar. The money will flow to you when you develop the skills and the attitudes of a professional within this business. You develop yourself first, and then the money's going to flow, ladies and gentlemen. It will flow to you. Most people, they try chasing the dollar. That's why they never get the dollar.